everybody.
Good morning.
Meow.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome back for another session of who knows what's going to happen at the bench type of thing.
We can guarantee that no one will fall asleep in this stream.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We haven't had Randall in for a while.
This is true.
I slept somewhat well last night.
Although, I wonder if Paul ever woke up. I think that was live. Josh, you just sent me the clips of it. All right.
It's when they start snoring that you start chuckling.
Yeah.
The thing about these metal kits, you got to try to take a flat piece and make it 3D. It is always so interesting. I hope everybody. Hey, Ross.
Hey, Ross.
Hello, Ross.
Hello, Ninja.
Hey, Andy. Welcome in. I slept in this morning. It was cool out this morning. Not as cold as some of my family up north where they have freeze warnings, but hey, Ethel. I hope you had a good stream this morning, Andy.
Can't sit down. Damn it. That sucks.
Well, guess we'll just show off what we're working on. I'm going to continue the find my box here.
That's nice.
Yeah, the metal ship.
Oh, like that. Very, very, very nice.
So, yeah, it's coming along. I think I'm on step 18 out of, let's see, how many?
400.
No, it only has 163 steps. Considering this is what, the third stream I've been on, so it's taking me like, actually no, this is like 1, 2, I can't remember if this is the third or the fourth. But these are okay. I think this is the third because just that section right there for 2 of them took me almost 4 hours. Just that section. Yeah. So it takes a while. But yeah, actually, they call it the Nine Heavens boat. It's probably one of their mythology boats, but I just loved it.
I'm sure it has other names, but none of which are repeatable in the live stream.
Yeah.
And we'll go to Panzer.
Well, I've got a variety of little tasks I'm doing today. I'm putting some metaling on these dry sprockets and idler wheels that I can progress on with the weathering in this particular kit. I've also got some terrain work I want to work on, and if I get the time, I will do a little bit of figure painting as well. That's I should be on.
It looks like fun. One of these
Well,
days,
the-
I'll have to get back into painting.
Well, this is actually paint. This is metal. This is plastic. That I'm affecting a metallized effect on these things. Using, of all things, the old Airfix metal coat paints.
Yeah, because those are the sprockets that'll show through the tracks, won't they?
Yeah, the teeth on the sprockets. Although I don't know why I'm doing this, because they're actually hidden all behind some side skirts.
Because you know it'll be done.
Yeah, I know it'll be there, and you'll always get somebody who will take a wee peek to see to see that extra detail, to see if it's there. Yeah.
Goers.
Uh,
William looks like he's getting ready to paint.
yeah, I'm just sitting down. I was making coffee. I was literally just sitting down in the chair as you came to me.
Yeah, what
Although I was half inclined to actually pour some hydrocal today, and I was like, no, that was a mess with a different, little bit more of a plaster than the water this time, to see how it turns out. I don't feel like messing with it today. I'll mess with it tonight.
So which figure are you painting?
It's for my, actually, that is one of the headhunters from Warhammer 40K. I've got 6. I've got 10 of them. Oh, I think there's 10 of them.
I'll run over and see what Lindsay's working on. PE.
No.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm working on a half-track Hanovac. I'll show you in a minute. Just let me get this bit glued up. Which is this one
Oh, nice.
I'm building.
Paint mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's loud, William. There we go. Nope. He can unmute when he's done.
Okay.
But I hope.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize it came through on the microphone.
Yeah. But I hope everybody's had a good week.
Yeah.
Considering the newer starts a few hours.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop at Hobbytown on the way home this week. I gotta pick up some more Space Wolf contrast paint.
I'll go through. See, David Markey in chat. He was in early. Me, Panzer. Panzer put a link in for a funny video.
Yeah. It's, a new YouTube stream has been in the chats quite a bit. Don Gilchrist. It was his first test stream, and it's actually quite funny if you go and watch it and just listen to his reactions to the news or the broadcast that's happening in the background.
And we got Ross, Scale Model Ninja in, and Andy, Athel. Everybody saying hi. And Hobby Time. You guys will have to forget me. I am very bad with names. Sorry. Yeah, Athel, more highs. And like I said, we got 8 people in. Yeah, we appreciate it. Like I said.
Wait,
I know a lot of people have been streaming all morning, so. And which motorsports is going on today?
I don't know. I don't follow it myself, but people get this habit of watching cars go round and round in circles. You know, it's like NASCAR. You know, turn right and it might be a bit more exciting.
I've been watching some of the like highlight videos of the motorcycle racing.
Moto GPs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them that show up on TikTok every once in a while, where it's usually the saves and or them getting flung off the bike from a speed wobble or something. The whole time I'm sitting there looking at it going, ouch. And it's like, why did we do this?
Because it was fun up until the moment that ouch happened.
Yeah.
Or they lay the. I'm still trying to figure out how they can lean the bike so far over that their shoulders are rubbing the pavement, but the bike is still attached to the road.
Skill and the judicious application of stupidity.
Yeah.
It's gravity, Connie.
I was just say it's or it falls along the lines of the ORC thinking. Yeah, I do this, I go faster. So it's gonna work because I say it's gonna work.
Oh, it's like I look at it and I go, do they have Velcro on the side of those wheels?
That's metallic black. I don't want metallic black.
Yeah, knee pads and elbow pads I can see, but I've watched some of them where their shoulders. So they've got the bike almost completely horizontal.
Yeah, they're wider tires than the street bike tires. Yeah, there's. Yeah.
They keep tires as well.
But I remember the one doing a lot of the really impressive writing right now. His name is I think it's Mark Marquez. I remember watching him when he was a little 250 writer. Because my now ex liked the MotoGP, so I would watch it. And I remember that name.
Very, almost nearly Monty Python there, Lindsay.
Sorry?
The song you were humming there was very almost Monty Python there.
Yeah,
He's a lumberjack and I don't care.
yeah, that's it.
Oh,
You got it.
that's all right. At Renaissance Festival, I got a bad habit of whistling a tune, and I didn't catch it the first time I did it. Somebody else did, but it was the theme music for the old cartoon, The Smurfs. And I was like, I didn't realize I was humming it. One morning as I was leaving out, and someone yelled at me, "Wrong village," and it stuck in my head. So I started doing it every morning as a joke. And then when I realized I was doing it, it'd be like, "Oh, wrong village." Yeah, I'm gonna quit that. Till I derailed one of my good friends the entire day. He came up, smacked me in the back of the head after the final cannon. And I was like, "What was that for?" He goes, "I don't know, something about wrong village this morning." He goes, "I've had that song stuck in my head all day long."
Yeah, and considering he's one of the performers.
Yeah. Sorry. Doug came up to me later laughing and said, it was a whole lot of fun. He goes, but there was 2 or 3 times when it was like quiet spot in the show and I caught myself just about humming it. He goes, I actually did during the weird show. He actually went, nah, nah. Oh, shit.
Hey,
Like,
Sarah
"Oh,
Jane,
yeah,
welcome
I feel
in.
you."
Hey, Sarah
Hey, Sarah
Jane.
Jane.
No, it was me that brought up the motorsport. Tis the season for motorsport.
Yep. Actually, I should be gearing up here in the next month in our area because we'll have two races that come through the area. We'll have the All-Star race.
See, Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day and the weekend before Memorial Day, we've got the All-Star race, I think. If they're doing it from North Wilkesboro. I can't remember if they're doing it from North Wilkesboro or if they're doing it from Texas this year.
Let me
Because they moved
see.
it from Charlotte Motor Speedway a couple years ago. Certain fans started feeling like they weren't exactly being protected like they should.
Well, they've got a race in Kansas today. Memorial Day, yeah.
I don't know when the All-Star race runs. It used to be like the week before the 600, but
All-Star race. Yeah, May 17th at Dover.
oh, they're doing it at Dover now? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so
May
they're
17th.
bouncing around tracks then. All right. 'Cause I don't think Dover is a Speedway Motorsports track. I'd have to look at the emblem
Oh
on
no.
the what?
Sarah said she's still watching Motorsport and more later, but unfortunately a driver passed yesterday.
Oh no. One of the bike riders or
She didn't say.
I'm sure there was a
But I know
death at
she
the,
watches a bunch of them.
there was a death at
yeah.
the Nuremberger Ring.
What was that, Panzer?
I said there was a death at the Nuremberger Ring.
Muhlenberg?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if that was yesterday or today.
Yeah, Nuremberg. Or yeah. 4-hour race. 7-car crash.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
Dangerous?
well no, it's the kart races.
Probably, because I don't think
Open wheel. I don't think they have a 4-hour motorcycle race.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be hard. That'd be hard. Be hard on the body.
Yeah, car. Well, she said 7-car pilot. 7-car crash. So yeah. They said the 6 other drivers were taken, but non-life threatening injuries, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they are competitors, they're still something like that hits the entire.
Yeah, it's the entire community.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows one another, and
Yeah.
they'll go from circuit to circuit, from event to event as a group.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw one last night about Adam Petty when he passed away, and Dale Senior basically would see Kyle Petty walking through the pits. It would like turn around, like run the other way, and it's because Kyle Petty said he finally got a hold of him one day, like snuck up on him, and he's like, you don't have to run away. He goes, and he was like, well, I didn't know what to say. I don't, he didn't know how to convey anything to him to help. And it's like, no, no, you don't have to.
Well, I'm sure they all understand the the
Oh
possibility.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're 4-hour races, building up to the 24-hour race. Well, and I'm sure that continuing the racing again, even if you were involved in something like that, honors the memory to a
Yeah.
point. Hey, Joshy.
Hey, Joshy.
Hey, Joshy. Do you need the link, Josie?
So he has it.
And why is your arse in chat not in here, matey? Did you like that?
Josh? He'll start off in chat and work his way up to the panel.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get his bench and everything set up.
You've got to regale us of how the interview went, Josie. The best way to do that is to come in.
Who do you interview this time?
Paul Price.
Connie, you're not supposed to tell him that. If he wasn't paying attention earlier, he misses out.
I was saying I showed the little video clip in Green Room.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I'm being
I didn't
warned.
realize that Joshy had done his famous interview. I just know you were talking about that Paul Price fell asleep during his stream. I didn't realize we had the shenanigans of an interview going on with it. Oh.
Well, that's the one quirk about multinational live streams is you've all got different time zones.
Sometimes someone falls asleep.
Yeah. And Panzer, Sarah Jane's telling you to leave
Yeah.
Joshy alone.
Yes, I know.
No, Joshy's an open target. Joshy's purely an open target, especially when we talk about a little bumblebee.
Oh, okay. Josh is saying he's just got back from being at his sister's. He's setting up his bench, he's making a brew, and then he'll be dropping in.
Yeah.
Oh God! Yeah.
I'm hoping that was somebody's chair.
Oh yeah, that
It
was
was
Panzer's
indeed.
chair.
See, I can do it again.
Yeah, that's Panzer's chair.
It's not bassy enough.
Yeah, I'll say that, and it actually sounds like somebody with duct tape over their mouth. Oh.
This thing is going to be huge. Because for reference, this little piece right here,
Is it going to be bigger than Snowy?
yeah, is that right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Dorka.
Hey, Dorka.
Hey, Dorka.
Snowy, says Sarah Jane. Just saw the video you did. The layout is too big. You have to make it smaller.
That's only part of it. I'm not making it any smaller than it already is. That's 44 inches by 8 foot.
Is that the gaming section?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the gaming section side of it, basically. It's going to have all the 40K stuff on it. And all my 1/44th scale stuff.
Andy was making a brew, and Ethel says, "Roll on, summer. When Panzer's diet starts in earnest, his chair thanks him for doing it." And Dorka is currently stuffing his face. He says his bestest friend DoorDash him some scrambled eggs, Kaneka sausage, bacon, cheese, grits, and toast.
Oh, sounds good. I just remember I got coffee sitting over here that I forgot about. Oh,
I would say, did you ever find your summer sausage?
nope, not the one that I like. But then again, I haven't had a chance to go out and look for it either. I'll probably do that in the next little bit.
Summer sausage would be bigger than Snowy as well.
Well, that's where the whole 5.5 inches came in from. I think I was selling summer sausage. Well, the hell, I don't know. It's one of those. There's so many nicknames that I've been given. I don't know what they all came. I don't know how they all came about. Snowy, I know, came about me talking about ice and snow.
A sticky white.
That was when the sticky white stuff came about. Was we saying y'all can keep that? Oh, supposed to be said was y'all can keep that cold white sticky stuff.
But you forgot
the ice that UK had gotten, but all that came out was you can keep that white sticky stuff. That one I do
That was
remember.
so fun.
It was 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was half damn asleep on a job site. Oh.
Yeah, I remember that one. Hey, TVG.
TVG. Although I really don't know where the 5.5 inches. I think it was in reference to the sausage, but I have no idea.
I can't remember on that one.
I don't know.
All we know is that everything's bigger than you.
Yeah. Yep. Oh. Damn.
Sarah Jane goes, Panzer, do you constantly keep thinking of Snowy's 5.5 inches? You never stop talking about it.
Damn, Josh.
That was Sarah Jane.
No, I'm looking at Josh. He's going, I'm dreaming of a white Fenris. Oh. All right. Set that aside and let it cool down. Oh. Oh.
Oh, some of these pieces are so tiny. More highs, and Andy says, I've got to try some Cheetos. That's a bit of a chemical factory. Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Cheetos are a chemical factory.
We've recently started in the UK getting Cheez-Its.
Well, Cheez-Its and Cheetos are two different things in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't get Cheetos, I don't think. But I do admit that I do like the chili and cheese ones of the Cheez It. They are particularly nice. Like they do double cheese and sour cream. But not a fan of cheese and sour cream flavored crisps.
And TVG says technically Panzer is playing with white sticky stuff.
I have played with white sticky stuff. That's the problem with pastel powders. They go everywhere. Right. Done that, done that. What am I going to do now?
Run away. He's a fuzzy bunny rabbit.
Let's see. Andy says these are sweet and spicy puffs, a bit like y'all's what's it.
Actually, I need to find an address for Mel Bowes. Send him a case of whatchamacallit bars from the U.S. Evidently fell in love with them during Adepticon the one year he made it over post-COVID. And I made a comment that he couldn't find them in the UK. A bunch of his fans got together and sent him like 4 or 5 cases of them. And he made a comment that he ran out not too long ago. Actually, wait a minute. I do have an address for him because it's the I could send it to the studio, which is at the Stokes porcelain factory. They converted into a art center.
Where'd it go? Where did it go?
Behind the settee, behind the cushion, under the bench, under
No,
the
that
rail at the
was.
back of under the rail at the back of the bench.
I mean, I heard it hit, but can't tell where it hit.
Wait a minute. There's 2 parts on your desk right under your arm. Or at least I
Oh,
think
here it
there-
is. That's the piece
Yeah.
I'm looking for. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was like, I just saw a little itty bitty part underneath your elbow as you were reaching across. I was like, would that be it? Because there's 2 there.
Yeah, this is the one I'm working on, and I've got to try to get it, the edges folded down and curved.
Oh, wow. Oh, sounds like the dogs are out.
So Ross is saying, so technically Putty Tad is admitting getting freaky with Snowy. Yeah, Joshy, yeah. The Pringles used to be about $1 a can. Now they're like at 2 something.
Yeah. And it's the half cans. I think the full size cans are like $4 or $5 now.
Yeah.
I was reading a news article, I think it was a couple of weeks ago now, about pricing strategies from some of the American companies, and they priced themselves out the market, and people were noticing the decrease in the quantity in the can and the rise of the increase of the product in question, and people just stopped buying it.
Yep.
Which made this company do a major rethink.
Yep. They've that was one of them. They were saying the bags were so much bigger, yet it seemed like they opened the bag and it was like all air.
Yes, we have that in
Yes.
the UK with Walker's crisps. It's more air in bag than there is crisps at the bottom of the bag.
Yeah.
And I look at my local co-op and I see how much a bag of crisps these days cost, and I think, gee, blimey.
Yeah.
£1.25 a bag of crisps. And I think, no.
Yeah, because they were asked, they asked the companies about it, why they were doing that. And it's like, well, we were tired of fielding complaints from people that their potato chips and crisps and everything were getting crushed in the bag. So it's the same amount of product, weight wise, it's just a little bigger bag, and they fill it with air to try and keep it from being crushed in transit. And they were like, oh.
Sarah Jane saying, Panzer, did you see about the Easter eggs that we're not selling here in the UK as the chocolate has changed recipe and it's not nice? Yes, I had noticed that. I noticed it a couple of years ago, Sarah Jane. That's why I stopped buying and eating chocolate. My favourite bars of whole nut chocolate from Aldi that were £1.10 for a big bar has doubled in price in literally 12 months. And I refuse to pay even Aldi's prices for them. Wait till that completely dries.
Well, that was just about the perfect amount of water for.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, David. He said he was wasted the morning on somebody waiting to come by to help, and then they forgot. It's not good. And Andy says, no doubt he's an old fart, but his arms are 100%. And Sarah goes, Panzer, did you see about the Easter eggs we're not sealing as the Chalky has changed recipe and it's not nice?
Yes, most of our chocolate is now manufactured by an American conglomerate in Poland. But better yet, did you hear the story, Sarah Jane, about the 12 tons of Kit Kats that were missing from Poland to Italy?
Yes. I heard about the 12 tons of Kit Kat being stolen.
Well, technically,
was it here stateside or?
Technically, I don't think it's been stolen. It's just disappeared, vanished completely without trace. It was picked up from their warehouse, and it was going towards Italy, and it just vanished. So there's somebody there that's got a Kit Kat fetish, and it isn't me.
Oh, we know somebody in Atlanta, Georgia. I think she's reached out to Kit Kat to get serial numbers if possible, in case her little fuckeries decide to send her Kit Kats. She can track them down for them. Because she's like, if there ends up being a Kit Kat shortage because of this, and it's any of my church of fuckeries, I'm going to beat you guys. You are going to catch Mama's hands for this.
Hey, Joshy.
Hello.
Hey, Joshy.
Hey, Joshy.
Hello. How are we all?
Doing good.
Doing pretty good.
Good.
So, tell us how the interview went.
Oh, bloody hell, have I just sat down? Well, to be fair, he's a very good, he's very good. He answered all the questions he needed to. Yeah. Honestly, man, it was hilarious. We just sat there, and it was like, Zombie said, "Is he asleep?" And we were like, "I don't know." And we looked at him, and then after about 5 minutes, he'd moved from the middle of the chair to like slowly slumping to the right. And he was like, we should wake him up, shall we? And I was like, yeah, let me just interview him first, then, before we do. I got really excited. Yeah, like I said, I actually managed to get some questions off, and he answered them very well. And yeah, he got the job.
If you're ever on a live stream with Josh, he'd never fall asleep.
Nope, because we've had two people get interviewed by Joshy on our stream.
I
Yeah.
made it 3 now.
That was fun. I mean, that was 2 in one night. That was classic.
Oh, that's right. It was 2 in one night because it was Randall and
Yeah.
Snapchastic.
No.
No, it was someone else. We're not going to bring her name into this.
Yeah.
She's still sound with us and everything. We love her to pieces, but other people think
Yeah.
that,
I'm not going to get yelled at again.
Well, that's what I just blocked.
Yeah.
No.
A light. But yeah, it was. I loved it. It was so funny.
Oh, Jesus. The Malinois is going nuts with her herding ball and just slammed it in the front of the shed.
She knows you're in there. You say,
Yeah.
come out, play, human.
I've had that off my sister's dog all weekend. I go to sit down at the table just to do some painting and stuff, and I just get either a ball or a chew toy placed in my lap, and she looks at me like, "Come on, play." Oh,
What are you hoeing at?
I really am debating LEDs in this. There's plenty of room for it at the base. I got the whole fit loads of. We can fit half my hand in there, so I could run a strip of LEDs around here, and it'll illuminate all of the
runes.
The runes. Starting to like the base more than the actual model. Did a little bit of fine paint work today. I'm quite happy with it, to be fair, actually. One thing I am actually bloody hell pleased about.
Yeah. Oh.
Because me, Carl, and JC have done one each. Well, they've done theirs. I'm trying not to match colours or do the same sort of thing they've done. So
Just remember, Jossie, you've only got another week to get it finished.
our mate will be done by then. Yeah, look at what I've been doing so far.
Okay, have a look. Show me.
Let me put me.
Let me put my other reading glasses on so I can actually see the screen.
Oh,
Night, Dorkosaurus.
oh
Hey,
no, he's okay. He's okay. I've just dropped
Yeah,
his head off.
Dorka, have a good nap.
Hey, Dorka. I thought I just broke his beard off then.
Take care, Dorka.
So I've did that.
Yes.
Did a bit of weathering around here.
Uh-huh. I see that.
Need to do all of the base, all of this bit, but my one little PS de resistance that no one's going to really see. Started painting him today.
Oh,
right.
nice. Black Forge Games. Nice.
So I started doing that today, and yeah, I thought that would be a good little touch.
Mhm.
So, but no, that's all I've been doing. Well, it took me ages to do this gold and blue. It took me about 5 coats to do it in blue. This I've had to go around multiple times as well.
Yeah.
Well, like
actually-
I tell people, this isn't exactly a race.
No.
It
But I
is
said-
for Joshy. It is for Joshy because he's entering it into a competition at his local.
I
mother
don't
group.
have to if I want. I don't have to, Panzer. It's just that it gives me something to work for, and you know what I mean. It actually gives me an aiming goal time instead of just being like, oh yeah, I've got November before I enter it to Telford. Plenty of time. I want him done so I can actually show people what I can paint. And I said to Ross the other night, is it Ross or somebody? I think it was Zombie, one of the guys. I said, if I don't get first in my competition with him, we're going to see a live Viking funeral. Terry's got his King George V. I'll meet him on the River Ouse. We'll be fine. We're good to go.
Yeah. Oh.
But how my logic works is that I passed my driving test, my theory test on the 3rd go. Failed it the first time, second time, passed it on the 3rd. The 2 competitions I've entered so far, I've came 3rd the first time I'd entered, the second time I entered. Where do I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really pushing for this one. Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. So I need to go and grab some water.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's looking good, Panzer.
Yeah, well, I this is a EPS foam that's been covered with a wood veneer and stained, and then the train effects put on top of it. Unfortunately, the train effects have escaped the contours of the confines of the basing material, and it's grabbed the damp masking tape which I used to protect the varnished wood stained surface. Just as well, it's only a test bed for something.
Okay, Andy. Thanks for joining us. He says it's dinner time.
All
Okay,
right.
Andy, take care.
Randy.
Oh, this is nice.
All right, I will be right back. We'll go that real quick.
Right, start painting now. Anybody else in the UK had any of this lovely sunshine today?
Well, funnily enough, Joshie, when I come home from work this morning, it was very dull and dreary and dreary looking. I woke up
Yeah.
not long ago, and the sun is absolutely shining. When I come into the green room with Connie's stream, the sun, you could see sunlight on my bench.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
It was yesterday. Sorry, go on, Panzer.
No, I was just saying it was very nice with it seeing the sunshine. It's nice
Yeah,
also going
yeah.
to work in the sun in the daylight and arriving at
Yeah.
work in the daylight.
It's one of the reasons I don't miss working nights. Shout out to the night staff workers.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
she
one
was
thing I
saying,
like
Josh.
about second shift. You know, it's always daylight when I go to work, and it's always dark when I get off, no
Yeah.
matter what time of year.
So when I used to do 10/6s and around the corner from where I used to live many years ago, it was you'd start work at 10 o'clock at night, pitch black, and then you'd finish at 6 o'clock in the morning, pitch black. You'd go back home, pitch black. You'd spend the next 2.5, 3 hours in darkness, and then I'd go to bed, wake up at 5 and 6 in the afternoon, pitch black. So your body doesn't, my body doesn't anyway. I need that sunshine. I'm always hyperactive in the summer, and when it comes to winter, I just shut myself away. Yeah, it was the moon last. I don't know if anybody else in the UK saw the moon last night, but my God, it was beautiful. The whole sky last night was incredible, to be fair, by us. Gutted I missed that comet that went past.
Yeah, I don't think I was outside at that time.
I don't know if you folks will be seeing it over in your part of the world now. It might be moving over towards sort of Japan way, in that sort of
Yeah, well,
hemisphere. No, sorry, it's
I
moving
think we
more.
had one the other night. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Maggie. How you doing?
Hey, Jeff and Maggie,
Hey,
and
Jeff,
everybody else.
Maggie.
Chat as well.
Sarah Jane's been doing lots of priming and spray painting in this lovely weather. And Athel's saying he's had sunshine pretty much all day with light clouds passing over heading southwest, but tomorrow it's going to rain on and off. I'd like to get some rain.
You can have some of ours. What's more, it's tariff free.
Like I said, when I asked William earlier if he'd gotten any rain, I had like about half a dozen raindrops. But again, I do appreciate everybody popping in and spending some of their Sunday time with us.
Hey, who's nicked it again?
I haven't touched it. My hands are
Okay,
here.
what'd you lose?
The bench hoover. Okay. You didn't see this. There you go. The floor hoover will get that. The floor hoover will get that later.
Of course it will. That's the best hoover in the world, isn't it?
A couple of years ago, I bought a little bench hoover, and I keep misplacing it. Go there.
I know the weather's been nice, but I know the one thing that I didn't appreciate yesterday was sat in the garden smelling all the fields being fertilised again.
Are they using natural fertilizer?
Well, we hope. Body parts round here knowing us.
When I first came to this area on holiday back in the early 80s, my sensitive city nostrils picked up, and I was told by a local, that's a natural healthy country smell, son. Get used to it.
Yeah.
And several decades later, I met them, and they were complaining about the smell of the slurry in the fields. And I said to them, and I actually quoted the line to them, and they looked at me as if I had horns going at my head.
Yeah, it can get pretty funky around here some days with the smell. We live near a lot of farmland. Well, Shropshire's surrounded by farmland, to be fair. It doesn't matter what angle you live at, it always wind was blowing it somewhere.
Oh, got to do part of one step. Okay.
Oh, I had a heart attack getting into my going to get ready to go to my sister's car to come back here. I went out the front to go. I left the back gate open when I went out to put some stuff in. As I come back through, I left the gate open with the dog in the garden, and I went into the kitchen, and there was a box of eggs on the side. My sister said I could eat at the weekend, but I never got round to them. So I went outside and spoke to her. I said, "Oh, you going to eat those eggs?" She went, "No, take them." I was like, "Sound." I saw the dog was by the side of I went back in and the dog wasn't there, and I was like, "Oh, bloody hell, she's off." So I went around the side of the house, couldn't see her. Out the front, she was in the neighbour's garden. I said, "Oi, get back in." Because when I went out the second time, because she went out again, I got my model in my hand in my box, and I went to shut the gate, and she went out the front again. So I thought, "Oh, I'll catch her around the back on the side when she runs round." So as I went to speedily turn round and go out the gate, my top of the box opened with my model, and it nearly flew out.
Oh no.
I would not have been a happy bunny if that had come out. It'd have been my own fault, like, turning around too quickly with an open box. Well, the box wasn't open, but
Let's see, Josh is putting links in for Lindsay and Fenris. And Apple Panzer says, Dom has a desktop hoover, white and black underneath, maybe borrowed from your desk.
Possibly. Or it could just be that there's a box sitting on top of it, which I think it is, because I can see daylight underneath one of the boxes. So I think I'm actually using it as a wedge to support a box, to level a box out at the moment. May not have found the Hoover, but look what I found on half a packet of chocolate digesters. Don't know how long they've been there.
They're still edible, Panzer. It's biscuits, or
Yes.
yeah. I don't know what it is. If I say I don't know what it is, I know exactly what it is. It's me just being weird.
I found it. I found it. There it is. There you go. Black and white. There you go. My bench Hoover.
I say mine's all white.
That's
Cool.
cool.
Then. Best £3 from Amazon I've ever spent. I grudged the co-op the £6 it cost for the packet of batteries.
Because I do the modelling on the kitchen, well, I say the kitchen table, the front room table. I don't need a vacuum for it, because I just walk around going, and that gets rid of all of it. And then Henry picks it up for me afterwards when I've hoovered the floor.
When I win the lottery, I'm going to buy one of these cat transportation systems that automatically hoovers the floor and moves from A to B at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen some few memes on those things being used. Rather funny ones.
Everyone thinks they're hoovers. They're actually cat transportation devices.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever came across one that hasn't had a cat attached to it somewhere. I think one of the biggest ones, of course, is the cat wearing the shark suit. As the rumba goes by with a cat sitting on it wearing a cat suit. Utterly nonchalantly.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those ones as well. I've seen cats they love it for some reason, don't they? And the ones that you get in the garden, the grass cutters.
Yes. I mean, have you seen the adverts for those ones? Husqvarna do them. And they've got lights on them. Why does an artificial intelligent self-driving device need lights? It doesn't need lights.
It's so it can identify its target.
Mm.
Oh, my little Robin's back in the garden. Yeah, you heard that, didn't you?
I used to have a cat that people would say, "Oh, I seen the first robin of the year." And my cat would go out there and kill it. Did not like robins. He used to bring them into me and say, "Look, I got it."
Well, the birds around here don't fare too badly. What I hate is when I've got one that is very proficient at butterflies. And I'm looking at her, it's like, why? I said, there's not enough there for a snack.
They're good at house
She
spiders.
just looks at me with a butterfly hanging out of her mouth.
No, they're not, Joshie. My first cat, Chieftain, he was as terrified of spiders as I am. We were sitting in the flat in Newton Stewart many, many years ago. As this, what can only be described as the Linford Christie of spiders heading along the skirting board, and I was up on the little footstool. And then I realised that the cat was on top of my shoulder looking down at it. And I looked at him and said, "You're the big brave hunter, go get it." And you could see him looking at me as if to say, "What do you think I am, stupid? You seen the size of that thing? It's got a moustache and tattoos." You're nowhere near it. You want it so badly, human, you get it. You chase after it.
It's the common house spider, the one that scurries across the skirting board, and then you see it, and as soon as you see it, it stops, sticks its middle finger up at you, and then runs.
Yeah, that's the type that has moustaches and tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah. They remind me of, like, you know, Prison Break films where you see them sneaking along the wall and all of a sudden the spotlight hits and they're like, huh, don't move. Don't move. I can't kill them anymore unless I need to. Like, if they're in a situation where it's like it's dropped onto my bed and it's like that needs to go now.
Yes, I have a pathological hatred of them. If they're the other side of the room, they're fine. But if they come anywhere near me, and believe you me, I keep my eye on them, then I instantly go for the nearest killing device. The problem is 12 gauge is just a bit too rough on the living room furnishings.
Do you want to take out the spider in the house next door as well?
Sarah Jane saying, Panzer, one of our cats once came home with a chipmunk here in Bletchley. Some weeks later, there was a notice from someone asking about their chipmunks being missing.
Yeah. It moved. It looks like a rodent. It's mine. Yes. Right. Oh, there we go.
Well, there is a particular TikTok that I am very fond of. It's about a cat. His name is Felix. And you're hearing all of his stories from his point of view. And he is British.
Felix and Bella. Felix and Willow.
Felix
Yep.
and Willow.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so much fun.
Oh, I need to get a little table out in the garden for this robin. He's beautiful. He's just sat on top of the clothes rail in the garden.
I recommend a 2-2, Joshy.
Mate, I'd shoot a human quicker than I shot a robin. Oh, and he's down looking for food, and he's off. Oh, they're beautiful creatures. Yeah, robins can't hurt or bother me. Humans can.
You know, having a household that I do feed the birds, I do feed cats, and I realize that there is a natural instinct. My one rule is I don't need any gifts. If you are going to hunt it, catch it, and dispatch it, then you need to eat it. Please.
But Mom, we thought you'd like this partially devoured field mouse. Speaking of partially devoured, actually no, I won't watch it because it'll give the film away. But has anybody watched Beetlejuice yet?
I gave up on that.
No.
After 20 minutes.
I got halfway through it last night and fell asleep. I need to watch it because it's hilarious. Like, Michael Keaton hasn't lost it at all.
Oh, speaking of second movies, did you see what's coming out next April?
Next April?
Yes.
No, but I got really excited when I sent you the trailer for the upcoming movie soon. Do you remember?
How about Spaceballs?
Yes, that's
the next one.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's the trailer that I sent you, Connie.
Yeah. Well, you were the second one to send that one to me, so.
Yeah, I thought it was coming out this year.
No, next year.
No, it said, which it's good. You know, it'll be its 40-year anniversary, and I'm thinking, yeah, right after the, 2 months after the 50-year reshowing of the original versions of A New Hope.
All I hope is that Mel Brooks is still around to see the release of that film, because he's 100 next year when it gets released, isn't he?
I don't know. He sounds pretty spry.
Yeah,
The search for more money.
Here's a Mel Brooks fact for you. At the end of the Second World War, Mel Brooks was the same rank Hitler was at the end of the First World War.
He was indeed. You mentioned that the other day, I believe.
Yeah, I did indeed, but it was a new audience. I might try and get away with it again.
Sorry, do you want to do it again? And I won't sack. I'll act a bit more shocked.
No, don't bother. The element of surprise has worn off.
So I feel really bad now. Sorry.
Hey, if it got a laugh on one stream, it will get a laugh on the second stream, Josh. That's the way I look at it.
Indeed.
It's like
dinner time.
Okay, take care, Lindsay. Have a good one, mate.
Bye, Lindsay.
Have a good one, dude. See you in a bit, mate.
Enjoy your dinner.
Bye.
Oh, there's food. Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, he said could stay about an hour until his dinner got there.
Oh, I could really go for a Burger King today, but I ain't paying their prices.
I think a lot of the fast food companies are suffering because of the price rises.
No, ours is on. We've got right. We've got in the town centre alone. There's 3 Greggs inside, all within about 100, 200 foot of each other. Further, and there's not a retail park. It's industrial estate. There's a Greggs on there. We've got another Greggs round the corner from where I live, and there's one in the next village / little city town over across called Open Gates. So within the distance of about 11-mile radius, there's 5 Greggs. Everybody loves a sausage roll from there, to be fair.
Yeah, Athel is saying, as far as going back to spiders, hate orange peel and lemon peel. So any strong citrus,
That is
they'll
very
run
true.
from it.
That is very true because they taste with their feet.
And Sarah Jane says, best fun in her house. Her sister got a budgie. It learned to imitate the front doorbell and kept sending the cat and the dog, or kept sending the dog mad, thinking we had callers.
That's ace.
Oh no! Everybody's saying bye to Lindsay, and Ethel says bad news at our local shops. The kebab shop is closed down as of last night.
Oh, no, that is that's uncalled for.
Did it fail a health inspection?
Say again, Panzer.
I said, did it fail a health inspection?
I know there's a place in Birmingham that were giving away free burgers. So obviously the police were called later on when the riot started. Yeah, people got nothing else better to do than start a riot at a burger shop. Sorry, Connie.
No, I was say they were rioting because they were giving away food, or they were just riding in line, or.
I didn't read the full story. It just showed photos, and there was like a huge paragraph description of what had happened. But all I saw was photos of loads of people outside this place. The police all there dispersing the crowd. I think it was because there was a large. I'd say it was a riot. It's more of like a very large gathering.
A mob.
Yeah, that they didn't expect to have there. But when you put the word "free" in front of food, even if I'd have known, I'd have been there.
Yeah. Sarah Jane says, that's not bad news. It's catastrophic, Cathal. Or the local cat population is used up. Oh! Oh.
Well, that was a local Chinese.
Whatever fast food emporium is using up the cats faster than they can sell.
Well, as far as I'm aware, Panzer, from what you said, it's places with the sweet chili sauce you want to avoid.
Mm. But avoid strangers saying, "Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty." So, many years ago, one of the bosses decided that we're going to treat us all to ice cream cones. And I was eating mine, and I asked an innocent question that had everybody stunned and equally shocked and in stitches at the same time. I said, "Do I get to see the puppies now?" Joshua got that reference. It's just this giggling going on in the background. Yeah. For those of us who are not in the UK, there used to be a series of videos, public safety films, about going with strangers. And one of the lines was, "Oh, he's going to show me, he's going to take me to see the puppies." And the cat goes, "Meow, wow, 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 wow." Simon says, Charlie says.
Charlie says, never go off with strangers. That was a strange commercial, that was.
But the funny thing is that even now, 60 odd years later, we're still talking about it.
Yep.
Back from the days of public information films.
Yeah, nowadays it's more bloody relevant.
Nowadays, you get woke parents complaining about how it's terrifying their kids. "I saw the recent public information film. My son is terrified to go outside now." Good, that'll keep the population happy.
I always like the so he says, "Any more jokes like that, Panzer?" But they talk about kids being afraid to go outside, and I'm thinking, we used to have the commercial that asked the parents if they knew where their kids were at 10 p.m. at night.
No, we had one.
Because we were probably still running around outside.
Yeah, it was always the street lights were on, you're coming in.
Yep. We had 5 minutes from the time the first flicker of the street light.
Yep. It's all right though, because nowadays 99.99% of the kids have mobile phones, and all of the like my sister, she has the tracking app on my niece's phone. She can tell exactly where she is. It's not accurate to the exact pinpoint, like, but it'll put you within a, you can literally see her a couple of feet away, like. Because unfortunately, we live in an area where there are a lot of certain people around. Yeah, anyway.
A lot of issues.
Massively.
I wonder what happened to Snowy.
He was going out. I think he's taking the dog for a walk, or the dog is taking him for a walk.
Either that or he's repairing the hole in the wall the dog's just put through it. What time? 6:30. What time would that be in Australia now? It would be then 9 hours in front, so it would be 3:30. Wonder how Paul's head is at the moment.
He probably woke up with a large, sharp object implanted in it.
Well, put it like this: it wasn't due to being tired that Paul fell asleep.
Oh, do you have a little bit of refreshment help?
Grandpa's old cough medicine.
Uh-huh. You have no idea how I'm going to take the mic away from that about that. I need to watch it. I need to watch the interview.
Panzer, honestly. It literally, as soon as I looked at him and I heard, we all just looked at him, and it was like, I just went, is he asleep? Can I interview him? I need to record, and literally as soon as I said that, I said, I need to record this for Connie to phone. I need to say, Connie has to be here for this.
Sarah Jane says she never saw those type of films, but I remember air raid siren going off in Bletchley Park as a drill for the Cold War, and had to hide under desks to avoid a nuclear bomb.
We used to use
That I remember tornado drills where we would grab a book, run into the hallway, duck down, and put the book over the back of our necks.
To protect from flying objects.
Yeah. Although I must admit, our school was pretty robust, and it's still standing today.
Our primary school used to use the Cold War air raid siren all clear sound as our fire drill. Basically, secretly, it was a way of the government testing the air raid sirens that were still around the country at the time, back in the 70s.
Again, thanks to 100% of the population owning a mobile phone, they'll just hack your phone now and stick an alarm on there for you, even if you don't want one.
You can go into your settings and turn them off.
Already off, mate.
I mean, you don't want to go to the hairdressers and spend a fortune having your hair dressed and a new style put on, and a nuclear alert coming in telling you there's an ICBM inbound. Ruin your whole day.
I would just have me eyebrows done and everything.
Come on, fit in there. That's it. Good. Trim you up. There you go.
God, I wish your eyes had auto. Do you know the one thing the human species should be able to do is zoom in on your eyes?
You can. It's called a magnifying glass, Joshi. You've got one on your new.
Yeah, but it's the angle I've got. It's trying to paint this. I've got to put it in some awkward positions to try and get the angle of paint. I'm actually holding it up to my chest and sort of like painting it on my chest.
Downstairs somewhere, I've got a whole DVD of public safety films on a DVD. It's a 2 DVD set as well. I haven't watched it since I first bought it.
Yeah. They're going to be starting to come relevant at some point soon.
I mean, I will admit there is a couple of the Protect and Survive shots on it as well. But they were funny.
The only alert I'll keep my ears out for is the zombie one. I could probably hack. I could probably just about hack if I survived the nuclear fallout, but zombies, though, just, nah, no good.
I do remember a news article or a news report about the CDC in Atlanta having no worries about a zombie apocalypse forthcoming, and how that made the national US news.
Yeah.
Who's the silly person who thinks there's a zombie apocalypse coming?
Well, to be fair, actually, out of everything, that would be the easiest thing to sort of try and escape sometimes. As long as you can put yourself on a decent island, you're all right. Avoid major towns. Double tap, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Double tap
assuming
to the
we've
head.
got the mechanisms of the zombies down.
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah, I went up to the house went up to the bathroom and then realized the guy doing the gutters was here, so I was waiting for him to finish up. Judy had left, and I went to ask him. It's like I was hanging out waiting on you finish like paying. He goes, "Oh, your wife already took care of it." I was like, "God dang it!" Okay, so I've been killing time up here for no apparent reason. Damn it, I love it when she does that. So, yeah. But my hip is really acting up today. And Kyle also came up to me about running out for food for him later because Winky screwed up on his order, didn't leave it plain like I ordered, like I said to the guy twice. And some of the sauces they use on it, he has allergies to. So I'll have to run out at some point in a little bit to get him something. Which is fine because I was going to go run out, put gas in my car, and run over to your place and pick up a few odds and ends that I want for the layout.
Oh, okay.
And Judy headed out she's heading down to South Charlotte to go drop off the stuff from Pam, go fumigate her car, and then be back.
That was. I knew there was something I was meant to mention to you, Per. Where was it?
Done. Right.
Share.
What?
Yeah, that's the chair.
I can't remember John Cleese doing safety films. I'm sure he did because most stars would have done something. I remember Alvin Stardust and what's his name, David Prowse, and who else was it that did the safety films? Oh yeah, there was Clunk Click. Who was it that did that? Oh yes, the person we're not allowed to mention anymore. Used to own a little cottage up in Aberdeenshire.
Let that dry for a minute. I might add some, might dry brush some white on it, put a gloss coat on it, and then it'll look like a chunk of ice. Possibly.
That don't make sense.
Oh, now that looks purple. It looks purple on the camera instead of the blue. That's funny. Oh.
Not.
Have you guys in Connie Snow? Have you heard of a bloke called Beard Meets Food?
A what?
Have you
I
heard of it?
think so.
Yeah, a guy called Beard Meets Food.
He's
Beard
a UK.
meat?
He's a UK competitive eater.
Yeah, absolutely sound bloke. He's so funny. There's a few places that because he travels all around the world now to tackle challenges. Obviously, in America, you guys have some of the biggest ones going. I was watching recent videos and one popped up, and I always try and remember like skylines of places. Like, you know, Chicago's got one of the most famous ones. They got New York skyline, and this one popped up, and I was like, oh, I don't recognize that one. Where's that? And it came up in the corner, still Charlotte, North Carolina, and he's at a place called Poppers and Beers.
Hadn't heard of that. Must be a new place.
Yeah, Poppers and Beers. They do burritos and Mexican food.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a new place. I hadn't heard of it.
The video's 2 years ago.
All right.
I'll send you over a link for a couple of them. Some of the food he eats, my God.
So it's an old place now.
There's a rather slender young lady who does the same thing.
Katrina eats kilos.
She is hollow all the way down to her toenails.
I think
The
I've
amount
seen
of food she puts away.
Yeah.
You folks have got Matt Stoney as well in America. I'd love to know where he puts it. I think he's got holes under his feet that go underground. Like that man can eat. And you've got Badlands Chugs as well. I'd love to meet him.
She who must be obeyed is calling.
I was going to say, it sounds like my mum and dad's wedding.
I'll let Sarah Jane handle this one.
Hey, Revo, how you doing?
Hey, Revo.
And
Yeah,
says
Revo.
you only have to see the shopping center to see the zombie apocalypse has already started.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on Black Friday as well. Well, I'd say Black Friday. It's now Black Week, Black Month, Black 2 months because they advertise everything in a month in advance now.
It's just so you don't miss it, Joshy.
Oh, I know. Well, you don't miss it, mate. It goes on for a whole month now. What used to be 1 day sale event on a Friday that everybody used to go mad for is now spaced over the course of a whole month.
I went into my place of work in Asda when we were doing the Black Friday event. And I went in with a ballistic helmet and a Kevlar vest. And my line manager looked at me. I went to the group huddle in the morning as the handyman, which I didn't usually do. And they looked at me kind of funny. I said, I'm ready for Black Friday if you lot aren't.
Anybody seen the episode of South Park where they did the Black Friday? They do it over a course of 3 episodes, and they do it in a shopping mall, but it's the Game of Thrones episode. It's like sort of like, you know, like they did South Park the movie, bigger, longer, and uncut, but they've also done a further 3 films that you don't really know much about because they broke it down into 45-minute segment videos. And the one of them they did Xbox versus PlayStation for the kids, and it was a big deal. And they were playing like they're acting it out like Game of Thrones. But then the shopping mall where it was the Black Friday sale, it was like Game of Thrones where they're at the wall and it's like the Watchmen. It's brilliant, so funny. All to save a few quid as well.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe that they brought that thing over from America to the UK. It was one of the things that retailers in the UK, the fact Asda didn't do it the following year.
Well, nowadays it's like they've got like 3 items at that price. And, you know, but they offer it online at the same time, so it's easier just to avoid all the madness.
Yeah, well, not only did we import the Black Friday event, we imported the madness that comes with it. Because I remember that some of the other stores were, you you had people fighting the staff to get into the shop,
Yeah.
and I thought this is typically America. I thought, is this America? No, it turns out it was Tunbridge Wells. So bloody hell.
A normally quite quiet place in the UK.
Yeah. Most shoppers in the UK are quiet and law abiding. Give them a Black Friday event. Gee.
Yeah.
Oh, that was I remember that from one of the game releases that they did in Best Buy. It was like there was literally like 300 people camping out in the parking lot, and they set their tents up in a row in the order that they were in line. And one of the guys who came up took a photo of it. And the next morning, there was a huge fist fight because somebody had actually moved their tent from where they were up to the front of the line, trying to say that they were there all night. They waited for everyone to go to sleep. And yeah, the cops got called in, and pretty much everyone that was in that line were told to go home in no certain terms, that they were now being unofficially charged with trespassing and loitering. So my buddy was one that was like third in line, and he's looking at the cops going, okay, we'll come back an hour before they open. Cops like, it's fine by me. So pretty much everyone got in their cars and left, and came back an hour before the store opened. And they all pretty much 15 of them lined up as the first 15 people that were in line for the stuff to begin with overnight. But the store manager had pretty much gotten screenshots of everybody who was there, and pretty much told them that they had enough copies to give everyone that was here a copy of it. And
So, yeah, we get that here. We have a thing. We have a shop called Next, and they have normally a Boxing Day sale, and the queue for that. We've got a big one in the town centre by us. The queue for that can literally span all of the inside of the exterior of the shop, all the way outside to the car park and around the car park, and they have to like literally control people's flow of numbers like it was during COVID. So many in, so many, because literally, man, if you let so many people in, there's always one person, two people that go for the same item that's the last one there. That causes a fight.
Yeah.
So literally, man, some people on Boxing Day would spend their entire day standing in a queue just to get their jacket they wanted for 20 quid less.
Yeah.
My favorite,
is, or some of the and I gather they're fighting over Pokemon cards now.
Oh yeah,
they've been fighting over the new Pokemon forever. I've been seeing like stuff where they're trying to find them in the stores, and it's like evidently there was a limited edition or limited number of them put out, and everyone's trying to find them now. Nobody can find them anywhere.
There's a bloke on, I think it's YouTube. I occasionally watch videos. His shop got ransacked and they robbed his shop.
Yeah.
I've seen people's videos. There's a guy in America who had a regular day job earning so XXX a month, but now he lives in a 7-bedroom mansion, country style, huge house, surrounded by security fences. He's got his bedroom that he keeps his cards in because he's a Pokemon seller. he has a vault in his room, and only him and his partner have access to it. To get through the door, it's like one of the vault big lock doors.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pokemon just for a piece of cardboard. Ask Ross. It's big business. I've still got 25th anniversary set in my bedroom, in my lockup. They're sealed, and I'm going to be saving them for when it gets to. Well, if I make it that far in life, I'll be keeping them till I get to their 50th anniversary, and then I'll sell them.
Yeah.
My final story is a Christmas one, and we were selling Brussels sprouts, and I said we should keep 2 bags of Brussels sprouts for just before closing and auction them to the highest bidder. And my line manager says to me, "We will do no such thing." It was a riot. Anyway, she was part of the stock reduction team going round. And I said to one of my colleagues, "It's a bit busy. We were closing in 20 minutes. It's a bit busy." He said, "Oh, they're waiting for the." He said, "Watch this." And as my line manager and her colleague were going down, pricing down the turkey crowns, and put the orange label, the whoopsie labels on them. People, after they did about 3, there was a mass surge of everybody charged forward to get their turkey. It was like a riot for turkey crowns. Unbelievable. And eventually my line manager got out of pricing down all the stuff, and I said, "You told me I couldn't do that."
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, I'm going to bid you all farewell because I'm going to go get showered and shaved and ready for work. So,
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on,
Thanks for
Connie.
joining us.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, Joshy. Take care.
Bye.
Good to you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Sarah Jane says, "Joshy, there's a guy that goes around the UK looking for good food places in a town city." And he was quite surprised when he got up to her area.
Oh, is that Rate My Takeaway? The guy who sits outside. To be fair, there's a lot of places in the UK I'd like to travel to. List is endless in America of where I'd like to go for food.
Yeah.
The first place I'd want to go just to experience a barbecue pit from the original place would be Texas.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to barbecue, every region has its own specialty.
Yeah. Yeah, North Carolina's split 50-50. You got some that do some that do a mustard base. You got a vinegar base, you got a mustard base, and then you got a tomato base. And it's kind of, and then you got those that just end up doing it dry with no sauce to let you choose what you want to put on it.
So you got a reverb on your.
I was gonna say, is your battery going, Snowy?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's better
I just
now.
had to. No, I had the mixer.
It sounded like you were talking through a plastic wall.
No, because I had the mixer going at the same time that I was talking. Does it sound like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the mixer going on the white while I was talking. Oh, that hurts to laugh. That freaking muscle over my left hip and my lower back is just like.
I'm gonna bloody do it. I'm gonna bloody well do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Aggravated as all get out. All right, I think the contrast is drying up.
Scott, this is for you if you're watching. Where's my white?
Here you go.
Is that Citadel?
Yes, it's Citadel White Scar.
I've got, if I can bloody well find it somewhere. No, that's the glossy white. I don't want that. I've got the Vallejo Extra Bright.
Oh, yeah, no, I was using the White Scar for, I'm about to dry brush some snow effects on this.
Yeah, white Scar is good. I had a tub of Corax White, and you leave that thing open for more than half an hour, you have to chisel that thing out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Hey,
one.
Matthew. Hey, Benjamin. Welcome in.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Ben. Welcome in, gents. Yeah, that one's
Yeah, I
snowy.
like that. Yeah.
When I went to the model show at Telford last year, they had about 7 or 8 of them on the store left, and I was like, "Oh, will they retop? I don't know." So I grabbed this on a Sunday, and I grabbed one. And whilst I was looking around at the rest of them, I'd gone back and like there was only like 2 left. So I'm quite glad that I've got one.
Yeah. Yeah. Now all I got to do is put a gloss coat on it, and it'll come out good. As a device.
Nice. You know what? I'm going to rise at Panzer because he's not as observant as he.
Oh,
I didn't realize you had curveball balls up there because it's underneath where the lives.
Underneath the live thing.
Yeah, you put it right underneath the live thing. You can't even see them hardly.
I made sure that it's stuck in the corner, and I've been eating them the whole time.
I just happened to look up as you were like, Panzer's not as observant as he thinks he is, and I was like, why? And I see a green right at the edge of the screen. It's like,
poor old Kermit.
All right.
For those that don't know, I'm not even sure how it started. Other than they're green.
I was going to
and
say
they're balls.
They're green and round. That's how it got started. That's all some people's minds need.
Yeah, I can't remember how decided they were Kermit, but anyway. Yeah, I've been eating them all morning or all afternoon.
I think that was Sprue called them Kermit balls.
Ross says he just Sarah Jane says Joshy, that guy is called Johnny. Ross finished a U-boat, his Schlegel U-boat.
Nice.
Just back and forth. Sarah Jane says she saw him but didn't know Panzer had a thing about. No, it's not that he had a thing about. It's just I'm surprised he didn't comment on the fact that I had him on my bench. That I haven't had him for what, almost a year now?
Yeah.
Since I found some that were tasty.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised Panzer didn't see him earlier.
Probably wasn't paying any attention. We'll see how the gloss varnish comes out. It doesn't come out the way I want it. I've also got Woodland Scenics water effects that I can try.
That's the one thing I need to get is some effects paints, but I've only got a couple of ideas I want to use for them.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what's going on with this. Is it's more or less it's for the train layout, but
yeah, I have to say about that. Your layout's looking good, man. That you started off. I seen the video the other day.
Yeah, actually, I was half expecting some of the comments from some of my train guys going, "How are you getting into the tunnel if the trains have issues?" Which that's easy. The same way I did the last one. It's removable.
Yeah,
We'll do a quick update. Matthew's asking what everybody's up with. I'm doing a metal build.
That's ace.
One of the. And to get an idea how big it is, this piece that I'm working on right here is this.
The very
Right.
bottom.
Yeah. So, yeah, this piece is going to be huge. And I'm only working on it on this stream. Maybe a little bit in the green room, but this is my Sunday stream project. Hey, Lindsay.
Hey,
Because he
Lindsay.
now feels like a damn roly-poly. Ooh, India takeaway.
Roly poly. Ooh, with custard.
Yeah.
Powdered sugar.
Yeah. So he's painting something.
Oh, yeah, I was working on an idea for the layout, taking making ice flow rocks and that out of hydrocal, plaster powder, and pouring it into forms. I'll see how it looks when the gloss varnish finishes up. If I don't like it, I can always pour water effects over it. You got some ideas of stuff that I'm toying with.
And Joshy's working on
Oh yeah, I was just
fluorescent
gonna,
magenta at the moment.
yeah, I was just going to put it together quickly and show. I don't think Matt's seen it already yet. So yeah, leave this out. Working on a 3D print of the Viking. I haven't put his arm in.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
Thank you.
It did come out real good.
Yeah. It's, like Connie said, she's been working on this in other streams. I've lost count how many streams I've done this thing on. But I didn't want to rush it. Like, I took my time. I've done a lot of freehand on there as well with a few things, messing around with stuff. But what I'm working on currently at the moment is the final piece of the base. Done that. Weathered it and up everything, and now I'm just working on doing all of this on the exterior bit, and currently I'm working on that bit. So I've done the flames today, just done that gold, and then I'm going to do the black forge in. Scott said do it in pink, so I might do it in pink or I might do it in blue to match the pattern. I don't know yet, but yeah, that's what I'm working on. I've got that to paint as well. So yes, that's my little project.
Matthew says it's looking fabulous, Josh. Thank
Cheers,
you.
dude. Thank you.
So we'll probably go, what do we say, 3 hours?
Go as long as you want for, Connie. I'm free for the rest of the night.
I'm probably gonna jump off here in a minute anyhow, just to go run and get the food for everyone.
Oh, okay. Is that what the phone call was about? Getting hungry?
Yeah, that was Alice calling, realizing he didn't have any food, and would I mind running up to Jersey Mike's for him? I was like, no, I don't mind running up to Jersey Mike's for you, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, she realized she didn't have any food per se in the house. I was like, yeah, that's not a problem. Like, I was planning on running out anyhow and grabbing some things. I kind of want to lay the train track this week. And trying to run some trains on some of it. Let's see if I can get it running. Because yeah, it's been almost a year since I've run trains last. And in the process of going through figuring out what I've got, and some of it's gonna wait because I've got to get I've got a quarter bag of sculpting mold Or you know what? I might not just order the big bag. I may just end up going by Michael's and seeing if they have the small 3-pound bags. 'Cause I've got between that and the 5-gallon bucket that I have left of it, I might have enough to do what I need, what I want to do on the layout for now. But I can't start the next project on the layout until I get the, I need to get the bins that have the Games Workshop 8mm stuff in it. And I forgot to grab that last time I was over grabbing stuff at Connie's. I need to grab those out. Oops, I forgot to put the tip on that. Darn it. Hopefully it didn't dry out.
Last thing you want is a dry tip.
Yep, no, oh, there it goes. Cool. It's a little tiny hole, almost about the width of one of the paint, one of the dropper bottles. Paint. So, actually squeezed out, but get paint up or get the silicone pieces out of here.
Oh, it's only taking me 3 hours to get that part done. Literally 4 steps in, well, 2 hours.
That's good though. It's like most builds, like with Lego. I love Lego, but you can do it way too quickly. With those sort of things, you can just take ages doing, and that's part of the pleasure of having
Yeah.
a model.
Oh, that's why I said this is my Sunday on, my every other Sunday project.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really need to use up them vouchers I got for my birthday and get myself another wooden kit. In fact, actually, if I can find something that you've got there, Connie, like the metal one you've got with all the little nuts and bolts and stuff. Let's see if I can find something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
William, Matthew's
Matt,
asking what gauge you have.
it's N scale. It's 1/160th. It's the third smallest. There's actually 2 gauges underneath N scale, but it's about half of what your OO scale or HO scale is. HO is 180, 184, I think, 186, something like that. Because HO is half again of the O scale, which is 148, or the Lionel gauge 027. It's always loads of fun. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. Decided to walk back over to the layout and actually put some stuff together so I can start looking at if I've got this stuff in the right spot. If I need to cut, yeah, I need to cut that back. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I need to cut that out. All right. Where's my other knife? Wow, that blade's dull.
Yeah, he says he still has an Engage. It's still in the box.
Engage should have set in the box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically my Engage is still in a box. It's all my trains are right at my feet right now. I'm at the layout. Swap the
Speaking,
cameras out real quick.
is it? Yeah, that was it. Speaking about being in boxes, yeah, I saw one that Benjamin wrote earlier on about the anniversary cards for Pokemon. He said he has a few good ones that have gone up from 30 to 3,000 bucks right now. Yeah, that can happen. I don't like the new set though with the silver borders. I prefer the old one with the yellow. Just, yeah. I mean, that's just an age thing, and because I collected them from when they first came out.
Oh, now I
Oh,
got
you're my
again.
mouse muted or my mic muted itself.
Ah,
Yeah, I was saying when you were talking about the 25th anniversary, I was like, yeah, I had that happen with I had I had the original set of
The original
Magic
the
the
original one.
Gathering. Yeah, the
Oh,
original Alpha Beta, and I ended up getting madder than heck. Why is my camera not working now?
So your camera's not available. Shaky
There
angle.
it is. I changed cameras, and it's actually it was the other camera.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. Yep. And then this actually sits on there like that. And that'll be built up to probably about that high.
Nice.
yeah,
And then
Matthew said
the landing platform is going to be right here with all the Star Wars, Warhammer 40K, and Aliens. And if I could find a design of a Predator ship, I'll have a Predator ship sitting on there too, just to see how many genres I can hack off with one model set.
Yeah.
Just because I like being that guy.
yeah,
I like being
Matthew
that
said
guy that sticks stuff.
his is still in a box from where they moved house 8 years ago, and he needs the kids to move out so he can have a layout set up.
Nice.
No, you don't. You don't have to wait for the kids to move out. Just kick them out.
Now,
If you
I've
got a
seen
room,
somebody put what was it, a T scale in a suitcase.
yeah. Hell, I've seen Z scale on a hat.
Yeah.
That was about funnier than the hell.
Yeah, Ralph says he still has his first 00 gauge from when he got it at 6. It was a 224.
Ooh.
The best reference to a Yautja ship you get, Snowy, would be on Alien versus Predator, the first one.
Yeah.
You see it a lot. Like, I mean, there's one where it hovers above the temple, where it's entering Earth's atmosphere and leaving it and stuff. Like, there's a lot of good scenes on there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you ask JC, he would find one on a website that you know about.
Oh, I could probably find it. mean,
He just
I
hasn't
just,
looked yet.
yeah, I haven't really sat down and looked yet.
Yeah, that would be a pretty cool thing to paint, actually, one of those.
Yeah. Well, that's why I've got the, I've got the Cheyenne drop ship from Aliens on 3D print. And I've actually printed a couple of them. And it's actually true to scale in 1/160th. It's true scale and N scale. I went and looked up what size the ship actually was, you know, what its real world setup would be. And then I went and I've got a converter on
He went and did the
the
math.
computer. Yeah, I went and did the math to shrink it down to what I needed to do to put it on my printer. It's like I've got the Millennium Falcon that's like the size of my hand.
I've got a
That's
Schlego version of the dropship.
Do what?
I've got a Schlego version of the Cheyenne dropship.
Oh, the Schlego? Yeah.
Speaking of Lego, actual Lego, I need to actually see if it is a Lego set, because if it is, I will heavily be investing in this one.
What's that?
I'm just gonna have a quick look, see if it's where is it? See if it's a Lego or a Schlego kit.
Yeah, I had fun. The McLaren that I was looking at when I saw at the Lego store at the airport actually is sold, Connie. It's not
Is it?
there now. Yeah, they evidently sold it. I was like, darn, but I was like, yeah, $500 and something. But it's an 8 scale McLaren Lego set.
Yeah, Snowy. I don't know if you would. Do you know? Actually, I'm not going to say anything. I'll be very impressed. Ignore the writing on the side, but just look at the van and the name of the film, and I'm very impressed if you know this. I really want that set. Yeah.
Wheels on meals.
If anybody can figure out what it's from, there's the one actor.
I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that? Oh, Meals on Wheels. Damn it. I want to say it looks like Bruce Lee.
Oh my, yes. Keep going. Ish, not Bruce Lee.
Jackie Chan.
Yep.
Oh God, I have no idea then, because there was a spin-off movie I was thinking it was like I think the movie was They Call Me Bruce or Last Dragon. And I was thinking it was off of that, but if it's a Jackie Chan movie, there's not many of those that I actually know.
Of all the ones that I could list, I mean, I'm a massive Jackie Chan fan. Of all the ones to recommend, I would recommend that one just on the pure basis of the end fight scene alone. He fights a guy called Benny the Jet Urquidez, and he's a full-bodied contact martial artist, world champion at the time. Guy was an absolute animal. When they were on the scene fighting on the steps and stuff, there was a couple of confrontations between Jackie and this Benny the Jet. Like, you know, they might hit each other a bit too hard, and then it got to the stage where they were actually offering each other out on the set. Like, but they got to the stage where they come to an agreement. It was like just hit each other full-bodied. Let's just go for it. And for that, I will always love that film. It's not the best storyline, like, but it's just the fight scenes, man. They're incredible. Sorry, I'll stop rambling on about that now.
Oh, that's all right.
But another good film that I'll always remember from Jackie Chan was one called Project A.
I don't think I remember that one.
It's the one where
So
he's
if I'm not mistaken, didn't Jackie Chan start with Bruce Lee?
Yeah, he was in a couple of background scenes as like the guys that just jump around in the background and Bruce Lee's kicking them out of the way and stuff. He did start off like that, and then he managed to get his own into a film and stuff. So that's how a lot of people started off, to be fair.
Yeah,
martial arts
because I was gonna say,
That's how Chuck Norris started too.
yeah, Chuck
realistically.
Norris and Bolo. Chuck Norris and Bolo Young.
Bolo Young was Enter the Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, he never actually fought Bruce Lee, but he was in the movie.
No, he
And you know
did.
the funniest thing
He
Did
did.
they?
is if you look
Yeah,
at
sorry, Connie.
Bolo Young from Enter the Dragon, and look at him in
Bloodsport.
Double Impact.
Bloodsport. Now, I couldn't remember if it was Bloodsport or Kickboxer, but it was Bloodsport.
Well, he was in both.
He was in Bloodsport.
Bloodsport was the first. Bloodsport was the first one. Kickboxer was the second one. I think.
Because it was the last.
He doesn't look that much different. He doesn't look like he aged. Was he in a
No.
time warp?
Yeah, pretty much. He hasn't changed a bit.
No, he has.
Oh, has he?
Oh yeah.
I hadn't seen much of it. It's like
movies.
Yeah.
There's a really good film, B movie he was in with Cynthia Rothrock called Tiger Claws. I highly recommend watching that. That's a brilliant movie. But yeah, actually, Snowy, Bruce Lee did fight Bolo Young in Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
He stamps on his chest, and he knees him in the nuts.
Ah.
Oh no, sorry, he doesn't. No, he fights. You are right. Sorry, my bad. I forgot his name now. James.
I was thinking he didn't fight him because Bruce Lee was scared because of his size. He was like, if he hits me, he'll kill me.
Yeah, Bruce Lee just had pure speed. It was the guy in the film who was always like, "Want to bet? Want to bet?"
Yeah, he was the American gambler.
That's it. The one who ran away on his golf. The gangsters came after him on his golf tournament.
Yeah, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look it up.
No, I forget that name.
John Saxon. John Saxon.
Not James. Sorry, John Saxon.
Ah.
Brilliant martial artist.
Yeah. Well, it's like Stamos. John Stamos is a freaking. There's a couple out now that are just like absolute badasses that nobody realizes it.
Mark Dacascos.
Oh, Connie, you were amazing. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, I've always liked him. I have always liked him.
I liked him in Drive with Kadeem Hardison.
Did you ever see the movie called Capoeira with him in it?
Capoeira. Is that the one where he's in the war?
Mm-mm. He's a teacher.
No, I haven't seen that one then yet.
Capoeira is actually, it's called Capoeira.
Oh,
I think I'm
Capoeira.
pronouncing it right.
Capoeira.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's Brazilian jiu-jitsu. It's like the art of fighting without combat.
Yeah, it's almost a dance.
Yeah.
But he's actually proficient in that one. That's one of his belts. He has like.
Also, like. Don't go ahead. I'm sorry.
I say he has mastered like 7 disciplines or something like that.
Yeah, that's Stamos has like 7 disciplines, I think. But the one I was thinking was Tom Hardy
Yeah.
that plays
Venom.
Venom. He's actually a
He does UFC.
yeah, he does UFC, but he's also like 4 or 5 different forms of martial arts, and BBJ is one of them. And I can't remember who he said he trained under. But it's like what cracked me up is the martial arts instructor where I was taking Brazilian jiu-jitsu at in karate a couple years ago. His instructor was Henzo Gracie.
Ho, 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 ho. What a family to hail from.
Yes,
Royce Gracie, man, always will be one of my favourites.
yes. But yeah, he studied under Henzo, and actually, I don't remember which of the Gracies came by the dojo the one time.
Dixon, probably.
I don't remember. This has been quite a few years ago, and my brain is not exactly. I don't remember things very well.
Well, it was it Royce? Was it Royce Gracie who got into the ring with Ken Shamrock on one of the first UFC fights in '96? Was it '97?
Yes. Yeah, Royce Gracie was the oldest, and yeah, he was with Ken Shamrock.
Again, he's another bloke who's looking old. And Baz, do you remember Baz Rutten, the Pancreas King? It's that Pancreas. It's French. Is it French or Belgian self-defense?
I have no idea.
It was you don't punch people. He never punched anybody. He open palmed slapped him. Like and like well, you've seen power fist, slap fight, haven't you? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Like I said to who was I was watching? Who I was talking to about it the other night? Somebody was saying UFC, you can take a punch in that and people will get back up. They can take a stumble, they can get hit several times and just laugh at the opponent. But power slap, the guy's power on there, one can drop you in. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because where you're hitting.
Yeah.
You're hitting the side of the face right at the temple. If you hit just right with enough concussion, yeah, you're gonna knock the person out.
Have you seen the guy, the crazy Hawaiian?
Which one?
Oh, no, sorry, not the crazy Hawaiian. I think he's a guy called Kankei something. He's American, right? If you wear a hoodie, say you wear a hoodie and you roll your hood up and your back and you fold it under and you roll it under like a neck supporter under your back, that's what this guy's neck looks like at the top. It looks like he's got an extra thigh on his neck.
Nice.
Honestly, man, like he's
Hey, baby cakes.
DP, whoop whoop.
DP, whoop, whoop.
Welcome in.
Hey, baby cakes.
Hey, she got her name back.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's gone back from zombie now.
Yeah, she was DP with zombie cakes last week.
And I still haven't watched that. I got halfway through it and fell asleep, and then whilst I was asleep, I watched every other live stream that he built the Subarus on.
Yeah, we got on to zombie cakes or something that day. That was hysterical.
I still like that day we were looking at the Muppet photos. and the day Connie also misled a word for Carpet Monster. That was that was hilarious.
I didn't finish it.
I know, but it was the way you stopped halfway through, and it was like I've just said that, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I say it was. I got another one of the day of David Markey holding up his ship to the camera and then turning it round and then throwing it at the camera. Oh, Connie, look who's back in chat.
Hey, Panzer.
Hey, Panzer.
Hey, Panzer.
Talking about you, mate, ironically. Well,
Yeah, there was a detail you kind of missed. I'm kind of surprised that you did. And I'm going to be traveling in the boot. And that means you can't see what I've got or just about finished with on my bench.
that was the stage where he put his phone down on the side and missed it again. Right.
No, I figure we'll go about another half an hour probably.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine with me. Perfectly.
So I figure my back's getting tired. William's going to be getting another phone call here probably about the next 15 minutes.
Maybe not, because Kyle has got a friend over, so they'll be taking care of they'll be running the dogs on their own. But yeah, I gotta run out anyhow because I gotta get food.
Yeah, so you'll have to make your food run. They'll be calling saying, "Hey, when are you going?"
Yeah, Kyle said whenever, and I told Alice I would go as soon as I was done with the stream. So she's good with that.
It looks like Duke Power or Charlotte was without power for a while.
Oh, cool.
I just got a message saying it's back in play. You know, it's like, well, mine flashed about 6 o'clock this morning, I think. Hey, Graham, how you doing?
Hey,
Welcome
G.
in.
Hey, Grim.
How you doing, dude?
God, some of this needs to be just stuck in the rubbish bin. Yeah, most of this is rubbish bin, and it just never made it. Oh.
Sorry, I should have stopped making so much noise with that. Forgot the camera's right underneath of it.
No, it's okay. Now I've got when I was cleaning up that little ditch line across from the house, I found an old Hot Wheels type of, not Hot Wheels, but big wheel type of bike for kids.
Oh,
I kept wondering what I kept hitting with my weed eater. Now this weed eater was a saw blade or a knife blade one. And I'm just like, ah. So I took it out, set it alongside the road so whoever owned it would come pick it up. I go out yesterday and somebody dumped it back in the woods. I'm like, nope, it's going to the dump this week.
yeah.
Trying to decide if I just want to put it in my rubbish bin tonight, let them pick it up tomorrow, but I think I'll just take it off to the transfer station. And Sarah's back.
You know,
Hey, Sarah,
no,
okay.
I gotta hold off on doing this. Yeah, I need to hold off on cutting foam down till I get the till I get the models from your house, Connie.
Oh, okay.
I started stacking foam up, and I'm like, I know I want to glue these down, and I'm like, no, I can't glue them down yet because I may
You don't
cut
know how
them back. Yeah, I don't know how far I want to cut it back and everything, and trying to decide where I'm building things off of.
Well, like I said, we got about another 20 minutes or 20, 25 minutes. So
Yeah.
then that way you can go get your food run and then.
Yeah. I may save that one for the. Oh.
Matthew's back too.
Hey,
I may
Matthew.
save that for there. Do my waterfall on the backside there and have it go off the corner over there. Or it goes off over there. Do a rock wall up that white foam. Maybe. Hell, I don't know.
Decisions.
Well, it's one of those. I have an idea in my head of what I want to do. It's just getting it from my head to my hands to there.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Without making changes in between.
yeah. Or looking at it going, no, that's not going to work. Shit. Yeah. This section right here is going to be real fun. Where some at the 3 lines with the portal. That tunnel's getting rock mold done up around it, and then there'll be cutouts for the trains to go through, like I had on my old layout that I did, because I didn't have the plaster turnouts, or I mean tunnel entrances like I have now. Actually, put that up next to the camera. That's basically what's going in there
Nice.
in a couple spots. I repainted those last night on Marcus's stream because I realized they were a mess.
Snowy Sarah says, all your fault for building a big layout, no room for my drinks area.
Oh, there's room for the drinks area. That's back over here. There's plenty of room for drinks. I mean, hell, there's a 2-foot table saw right there. There's plenty of room for stuff.
Yeah, but can you imagine what it'd be like if we'd have done the original roof trusses?
Oh, no, I don't even want to think about it, considering that's a 2-foot there right now. It would have been another 2 foot up. It would have been, the ceiling would have been at 14 feet instead of 10 feet. I don't even want to think. No, I don't even want to think about it. And I thank my stars that Liam did not come over that day that I was still messing with the trusses out here before I actually adjusted them down. The first day we were doing them, if he had showed up with the lull then, yeah, I would have had I would have had almost a 16-foot high building. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about trying to, no, I don't even want to think. I don't even want to think about doing the freaking the shingle. If I shingle to shingle that, no. I mean, it's bad enough. My original shed, I was sitting there. Actually, I was doing the shingles on a live stream. I remember because somebody did a pop-up stream, and I was sitting on the roof doing shingles, and I just stopped when when he said, "What are you up to?" And I was like, "Well, send me the link and I'll show you." As I'm sitting Indian style, they're like, "Lake's nice. You're sitting outside." I was like, "Oh yeah, sort of. About 10 feet up in the air." And they're like, "What?" And I pulled the camera back and leaned it up so they could see the shingles I was sitting on. They're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm sitting on the roof of my house, of my shed, finishing up the shingles." Which I'm kind of glad I did do videos on that one, because the inspector showed up one day and was kind of about to give me a hard time on stuff, and I was like, "Well, fine. Here's video evidence of what I did. You can see the heights now that you're looking at stuff. So yeah, this is where the wires run through the wall and how it's run." He goes, "Looks good to me." I was like, he goes, "Why?" He goes, he was like, "You didn't call for a permit." And I was like, "It's under your size for permitting, so I didn't think anything of it." He goes, "Oh, well, yeah." I just looked at the Sarah Jane said, "That area is for my stash, Snowy."
Yeah.
We think we can build certain things over here in this country without asking for certain regulations and permits and permissions. But I tell you something, if anybody in the council walks past and says something that shouldn't be there, that can be taken down, they're on to you.
Yeah.
Now, there was one, I think it was last year. It was just regular street as everywhere is. There's a bloke's front garden. He used to have a little set of swings on there for the kids when they were younger. Now the kids have grown up and had kids themselves. He's got grandkids that come round, and he's changed the front garden. And he's now he had, when the kids grew up and moved out, he had like a little shed there, like a little greenhouse out shed.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's moved that, and then he's put like a little outdoor sitting shed where the grandkids can go and play. Council have walked past and complained about it, saying that it's too close to the hedge. It needs to be taken down and removed. And it's apparently it was considered an eyesore for the rest of the street. And this was just one disgruntled councilman that lived on the road. Honestly,
Yeah.
man, it's pathetic. People can be pathetic when it comes to that.
Sounds like an
Oh, yeah.
HOA, which I am not a part of, thank goodness.
Yeah. I wasn't actually, I was when I was at Falcon Ridge. Falcon Ridge had an HOA, but they went through 3 different HOA companies in like the 4 years or 5 years that I was there. Well, it's because the HOA started pulling crap, and all the homeowners basically were like, "Bye,
Yeah.
go away now." What the flip is that flying around over there? Is that it's a freaking stink bug.
Oh, they're sound.
All right.
They don't do anything.
Nice. All right. Well, I thought it was a bee at first. I was like, "How did you get in here?" I've pretty much sealed everything.
Give it a little home on your layout when you built it. You can live in the woods.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've just had a random thing though that you just said it's a little bug. I've just had a thought. Like, imagine doing a layout like with a train layout and having the graveyard that Beetlejuice lives on. It's only because I watched that film last night. I need to carry on watching the rest of it because I fell asleep. But yeah, it's only because I watched it last night I thought of it.
Where is it? Where's that box of stuff that I got from Joe Karma? Because is it in? Yeah. You say that, Joshy. I was already planning it.
Yeah, I like that.
Where's the camera?
One's killed
I've got 2 boxes of these tombstones, and I'm putting a billboard I'm doing a lighted sign in the back, and it's going to have Beetlejuice was here with an arrow to a tombstone. Like I said, this layout, there's Easter eggs that are going to be on this layout that if people pay attention, they'll see it. Like I said, I've got the 3D prints that I'm doing on here, the Star Wars and my Games Workshop stuff and Aliens movie. And then throughout the layout, I'm going to have stuff. Actually, I don't have them here. I saw them yesterday and I didn't bring them.
Yeah.
I've got.
You seen these?
I've got police boxes. Yeah. Nice.
That's you can tell what it is. It's a 3D figure. They're actually doing these, and believe it or not, they're actually bringing out their own version of like a Warhammer game where you use these, but it's actual on-site paintball field with the SUP airfield.
Oh god.
So yeah, I think I might be buying a few of those.
Yeah. No, but the other fun one I have is I have TARDIS. I have a TARDIS that's in N scale, and I printed off like 20 of them, and I'm gonna end up painting all of them as red boxes, and then I'm gonna have one that I'm painting in TARDIS blue.
Yeah.
And it's gonna float. It's gonna bounce around the layout. Like every video, it's gonna be at a different spot, and it's gonna be. Can you spot where the TARDIS is this week?
That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to do something like that if I had like a proper decent enough space to do it in. This is one of those things where your mind can actually just be like, you know what, I've got a lot of room to do a lot of good stuff on here. What can I put on there? And of course, your main theme as well as the train tracks as well. So
yeah. Well, that was the whole thing. Originally, my whole channel, when I started this, the whole reason behind the name New Fenris was actually because it was my Warhammer 40K board. And I pretty much,
Wolves.
yeah, I was like, I was like, to be honest with you guys, gaming is my love. The trains were an afterthought, and literally that's what it was originally, was a gaming board. That's why when people were like, oh, those angles don't look right. I was like, well, guys, you're looking at 1/160th scale, but it's actually 1/48 scale that I'm modeling. I'm doing 35 millimeter. So yeah, the scales are going to look off because the original board that was in the house was designed as a gaming table. And I happened to, when we moved into my dad's place, I just happened to be going through a box and found one of my boxes of train gear. It was like, oh crap, I forgot I even had this stuff. It's like, I thought I'd given it away to one of my nephews. And I actually asked my nephew about it because I saw him at the funeral for my father-in-law on Thursday. I asked him about it. And he's like, yeah, I gave it away to a friend of mine because I just didn't have time. And he was really into trains. So I thought he would enjoy it. And I was like, well, good. At least it went to somebody that would enjoy it. I was like, I honestly, when your dad was telling me about it, your dad was thinking it was somewhere in the house up in the attic. And he didn't know what happened to it. I was like, that's why I ended up, I've got O-scale stuff that I got from my father-in-law because he knew I was into trains, and he actually gave me, it's 2 1956 027 Line L trains.
Right, okay. I'll just say that and act like I know what you're saying.
Oh, they're
I will admit trains are not my biggest subject. I won't know a lot of, like, I'm just barely learning all the model types and stuff.
Oh, cool. I need that. That's where that went. Yeah, this is the one that I know works.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pre-Korean War. Yes, but yeah, there's the nameplate on the bottom.
Lionel, nice.
It's one of the original Lionel Corporation ones. The thing is freaking huge. It's a hoss. It is heavy as hell. And I actually want to find a place to take it and have it cleaned up and refurbished.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've got some O scale track that I plan on setting up at some point, probably over on this wall. I'm gonna end up doing a loop, probably elevated over everything, and probably do a shelf running around for it.
Hey, William, I know it's after the fact, but probably should have gone to that train show just to see if you could find anybody to work on the train.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I thought about it, but actually, what I'm gonna do is I'll hit Spencer. I'll hit Spencer show at some point
Ah,
because there's a couple shows in the area that I'll be able to hit at some point.
have you looked to see if there's any groups active in the area?
Yes and no. Most of them are down in Newton and Bryson City.
Ah,
And I think there's one up in the Raleigh area, but nothing technically in our area, which kind of kills me. I really wish there was. I know there's a layout club, I think, at the Transportation Museum, because where you get the tickets for the train, there's evidently a layout in the back side of that room that's there, and I was like, but I don't know what group it is, or how they run or whatever. There was one I actually looked at one point that was down near Gastonia area, but at the time it was like it would have been an hour drive from where I was to go there, and it just kind of wasn't worth it. And it was, or no, I'm sorry, it was Spartanburg, Greenville was where they were out of. And I was like, yeah, once a month, but yeah, that's a huge drive. But they
yeah.
did T-Track. So I was looking at doing T-Track modules, which is what I was originally going to do with this. And I said, you know what? No, not going to worry about it.
Yeah, Matthew says he lives near the North Yorkshire Moor. I can't talk either today.
North Yorkshire Moors.
Yorkshire Moors Railway, which is on the TV series Heartbeat and Harry Potter.
Oh, cool. That's one train I wish they had an N scale, because I would put it on the layout just for grins and giggles as the Hogwarts Express.
If you're going to have a train, you've got to have the DeLorean on there as well. Back to the Future 3.
Yes. Don't give me any ideas, Joshy.
Oh, is that a new one?
I can find a 3D print of a DeLorean. That's not a problem.
Yes, but could you get it up to 77 miles an hour on the board?
No, I can't get it up to, well, it'd be scale model size, scale model speed. I could. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually. It is a train, isn't it? So, like, you could actually. I wonder if anybody would notice what it was as well, because it is technically the DeLorean, but it's not the DeLorean. Still has the same technology. It's just that it's 100 years before.
Oh no! Back to the Future. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. The time traveling DeLorean. Yeah, no, it gives me an idea of something to throw in the layout now. Oh Jesus! Thanks,
We see one
Joshy.
of those every year.
Do what?
We see a replica of that once a year.
Yep. There's
Right,
a local group that has one. It's a husband and wife. Actually, it's drivable. It's actually roadworthy. With all the special effects from the movie, he actually he went to, I can't remember what production, what group actually built the original DeLorean for the movie, but he went to them to get all the specs, and it's actually a movie accurate DeLorean. It's only like one of like 5 in the country. If I remember correctly on it, I could be wrong. It's been ages since I've talked to them.
And it's also a fundraiser.
Yeah, it's part of the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Which he just put a movie out.
Yeah, you did.
About his, what is it, Parkinson's disease or whatever,
Yes.
with him and Harrison Ford. Because Harrison Ford is supposedly playing a guy who just got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and sitting in the doctor's office. The commercial for it is absolutely freaking hilarious. Oh my God, because the two of them are just going on about, why they're in the doctor's office and what all is going on with stuff. It's like, got it. Those two, the banter that they had in that room was just hilarious.
On the same subject of that storyline genre of film, did you ever see The Bucket List with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman?
Oh yeah.
Stuff they got up to in that film. Another good Jack Nicholson film was Anger Management.
I don't remember that one.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Oh, that's why.
He plays his anger management coach. I think we're halfway through the film. He walks out and he's got like this electrolysis unit over his head. It's bloody hilarious.
Yeah, that's why I really didn't care for Adam Sandler movies, so I probably didn't see it because it was Adam Sandler.
It's just worth watching that film for when Jack Nicholson stops halfway. It's at one point and just starts singing "I'm So Pretty." You will find that in a YouTube short. Just type in Jack Nicholson singing "I Feel Pretty."
Oh God. Oh, that's right.
Hey.
I got last night on Marcus's stream, I got him laughing like crazy. I started spouting off lines of movie or song quotes from different songs, and what started it was somebody brought up something that reminded me of the movie Amadeus.
I was going to say, it probably started off with somebody singing "Skyrockets in Flight."
No, nobody was actually singing any of it, and it was just I started throwing out obscure lines from different songs, and I was sitting there. It's like, yeah, one of my favorites that I actually have on my iPad, my iPhone is "Rock Me Amadeus" from Falco, and this is like that. That was like, oh yeah, really obscure song. "I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt."
Yeah, I remember singing that.
I think everybody did.
Time travel, just come over to the deepest, darkest Norfolk.
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 Norfolk. Well, I have to watch it because my mom actually lived in a town called Norfolk in Arkansas.
Yeah, she's talking about Norfolk, Virginia.
No, she's talking the original Norfolk.
Oh, okay. Thought you were talking about Norfolk, Virginia. I was about to say I have no desire to go back to Norfolk, Virginia for anything.
I'm too sexy for my car.
Yeah, that was what it was. Is like everyone started remembering different lines from I'm Too Sexy. Just like, and then somebody was like, "Yes, no, your musical musical knowledge is like wow." And I'm like, and then somebody was like, "Well, you didn't bring up Fleetwood Mac."
Oh,
And I was like, "I'm sorry."
Sweet. That was
Yeah.
so sweet.
I was like, "I'm sorry. I never really cared for Fleetwood Mac. I like Stevie Nicks." Now, if you want to go into Stevie Nicks stuff, yeah, she has a great lineup. Oh, I know what started it. I was saying I saw a TikTok where a guy was going, if I give a song title, the first song that pops into your mind, and I can tell if you're a boomer, Gen X, or millennial.
Oh, yeah. And then Rebo started getting out his whole collection of CDs.
Yeah.
And then we started listing bands that we'd all seen. And then it was like, oh, what was it after that? It was Iron Maiden for a bit of talk, wasn't it, between you and Graham?
Yeah, because Graham was saying it. He couldn't remember what album Blaze Bayley did for Iron Maiden. It was when Bruce Dickinson was going through his throat cancer or that cancer scare that he had. And I was like, yeah, that was Blaze Bayley. I was like, it was on Virtual X, and then Live from the Road from the or Death from the Road from the one album that they had. And there was one of the Dickinson original songs Blaze Bayley sang, and I had to look at the record jacket to see who was on vocals because the vocals sounded weird to me. But then again, Dickinson has a bad habit of like changing up vocals sometimes just for grins and giggles and trying stuff to see how the fans react. And he did it with one of the live albums that I had with Fear of the Dark, where he pops his K's. So it's like Fear of the Dark. It was just like, every time he did it, it was like my body just wanted to cringe because I'm not used to hearing that popping sound on live music. To me, it's almost like a reverb feedback.
Yeah.
And it was just, it's painful to hear that song sometimes, but I love the song, and I've actually got it on my iPhone and
iPad.
Yeah, my iPhone and pad.
Spotify?
No, it's actually on iTunes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here's a good idea. Give you a size comparison of what I'm working with. There's an 18-wheeler rig for you.
It's a mini Optimus Prime.
Yeah, actually, it's painted to the colors of another YouTube friend of mine. It's painted up like his rig.
One of them, anyway. I think he's changed, hasn't he?
He's gone through like 4 because his company's changed out units lately.
I know I said 3 o'clock, but I want to get this couple of steps done.
You carry on. No, carry on. It's nice. It's nice. I actually get something done on streams instead of just not normally when I can't be bothered not to paint. And plus, I need to finish this for 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. Debating
But,
whether or not to. Oh, I can't glue that down yet because I don't have the track in it. Right. I was going to glue this piece down, this bottom piece down, so I had it set, but I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can't because I got to put the railroad track on that one. And it's too hard to lay the track down through something like that, which I am going to have that inside the tunnel where I've got a bridge. I've got a lay track underneath that bridge, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do that. I might lay it from this way around.
I can't give you hints and tips on building a layout because I've never actually built one before. But the one thing I know from building certain things in the past and having to take them apart, build it the way it's easiest to take it apart.
Yeah, I actually had it set like that. I told myself I was going to put plaster cloth over the one piece, but not attach it to either side of the bridge.
Right.
And I went and laid the plaster cloth on it, curled the ends under, and then flattened out the top part onto the main layout. So I could cut it loose, but then I went ahead and threw the road bed over the top of it because I looked in and I saw black on top, and I was like, "Oh, I road bedded it already." Never mind.
Just trying to think now is what I'd have on mine if I was to build one. Trains have never really, like I say, I'm not going to think against them or anything. You know what I mean? It's not,
Oh yeah.
Not going to moan at people because they like trains and stuff, But I've just never really been into them. I love old steam trains and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong.
Well, that's what all my stuff is all steam.
Yeah.
The 3 locomotives I have are all steam locomotives. I have one diesel locomotive, and the only reason why I bought it was because it's actually it's the train line that I grew up on in
Right.
Elmhurst. And I took it from Elmhurst into downtown Chicago and back, but it actually goes from Chicago all the way up to St. Louis. And it was the Chicago 400 is what it's called. And it does the trip from downtown Chicago to St. Louis, Missouri in basically 400 minutes. And it's like, it's a fun one because once they get out into open terrain, they open the train up and they go, and there's no real stops.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember Chicago is northeast, isn't it? No, west.
A Midwest.
Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest.
Sort of is Missouri down south?
Yes.
No, Missouri's right next to it, right next to Illinois.
Right. Okay. I'm pretty good at naming states. I just can't. I'm trying to think of where they are. I'm slowly learning parts of America.
Oh yeah. No, it's well, the only reason why I know it's St. Louis, Missouri is there's a train store in Independence, Missouri that I order stuff from.
Yeah.
And it's right there. It's right on the border.
Yeah,
my geography's off half the time anyhow.
Well, yeah, I can calculate when somebody says, "Oh, yeah, it will take you, an hour to get from Scotland to London." I can distance that in my head because I know that distance. But when I don't know the geography of America, and someone says 400 minutes, I'm trying to calculate how fast that actually is.
Yeah.
My brain working then, Snowy. My God.
Yeah, it was that was something else that the guy was talking about. He's like, yeah, it's like, 4 hours we can go across England, and it takes like 4 days to get across the United States. It's like the country's huge. I didn't realize how big it was. I always laugh when people come by and it's like they talk about I see it on TikTok or whatever. They talk about can't believe how long it takes to get from place to place. No wonder you guys fly everywhere.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
the one thing I sort of noticed about America is it's like some areas in the UK, to be fair, but I noticed in America it's a lot more vast because obviously you're a bigger country. But like it's the area of vast flatness in some areas compared to where, like you say, the Rockies, for example, it's everywhere the mountain range, and you go to somewhere like, is it Idaho, where you could probably see for about 4 miles in a straight line.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah, you get
that's
around.
southwestern Ohio.
Yeah, southwestern Ohio.
Sorry, not Idaho, sorry, Ohio.
Yeah, but then you've got areas like Oklahoma and stuff like that, where they call the breadbasket of America, where it's the center of America is almost flat. I mean, it's like for miles.
Is that what you guys call Tornado Alley, where it travels from north to south?
Yes. Yeah, where it goes from it actually goes from Texas all the way up to New York. There's a corridor that actually hits. Actually, North Carolina is on the outer edge of Tornado Alley. Yeah,
I've slowly been learning this because I've been watching. I don't know why it just randomly popped up on my news feed the one night on YouTube news feed on my shorts feed. It was just a bloke chasing a tornado in America. I found it fascinating. Only on for a minute and a half, but then I had to go to his channel and watch a few more of his videos. I've been watching them ever since then.
Oh, there's a couple of them. There's one that actually they now have the capability to live stream.
Yes.
From a tornado.
Oh, Reed Timmer. Yeah. Reed Timmer, the Dominator 3. He's got issues with the Dominator 3 right now.
That's that car that comes in the middle of one, isn't it?
Yeah. So it looks like somebody took a F-350 pickup truck and morphed it with a stealth bomber. Yeah.
It reminds me of, George A. Romero's Land of the Dead, where they go and they invade the terror at the end. It's got Dennis Hopper as the bad guy.
I don't remember that one.
It's the one where the zombies start to get smart and they learn because they go there to the one they at the start of it. They pull up at the petrol store or the gas station, and the zombie walks out when they hear a zombie walks over, like the filling pads that you guys have when somebody pulls up. You get that ding ding, ding ding. A zombie walks over that, and then this other zombie walks over to it and pulls out the pump and thinks there's a car there, and then they're like, they're learning again. But yeah, in that one, they drive a huge battle bus. It sort of reminds me of that, but smaller.
Yeah. Well, see, the original
sort of thing.
Yeah, the original Dominator that he did, I actually saw and got to sit inside of it at the Speedway that my dad knew the owner of, the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Nice.
He had him out there. It was shortly after. The original Dominator had survived a direct hit from a tornado. They were chasing one, and during the chase, the driver and Reed and the original guy that was with him that passed away didn't realize that it had turned on them. They were chasing it, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh crap, it's turned!" And Reed's like, "Okay, go into lockdown," and you see him just lock up the brakes in the middle of the road, and it's on air bladders. It drops down to the pavement, and then he's got spikes that shoot down into the ground.
Yeah.
And he basically bolted it down, and they took I think it was F4, which at the time was like one of the strongest tornadoes they could get hit with, and they took a direct shot from it, and it didn't do anything to them.
That was the one where they actually had the footage of it inside, wasn't it? And it just
it's where he pans the camera up, and you could see the inside of the tornado, and it looked like the same way they did in the movie Twister.
Yes.
at the end of the movie
Yeah.
where
We got
they're seeing the inside.
Well, there's my 2 pieces. So
Cool.
far.
Fred McKinney. That's it. Fred McKinney. Oh, wow. God, that's
Those are the
interesting.
2 that what I'm calling the life rafts. Yeah, step 30 complete out of 163. Oh no, but then I get to go back to this stuff.
That looks fun.
Where you make the pieces 4 times.
Okay.
I was going to say either Fenris is dedicated to holding that piece or his camera froze for a second.
No, I had a
Oh.
the missus texted me. She said heading
Ah.
back our direction, about an hour drive. She wants to stop and vacuum out the car, and then she'll make something for dinner.
I don't know what I've got tonight for my munchies. I know another cup of coffee's in order though very shortly.
That's Thank you. David says I should recommend that kit to Marcus.
Yes.
Sometimes these bigger kits, the metal is heavier. They're actually easier to work with.
He's got one that he was doing here just recently, I think.
Yeah.
He had a PE metal kit that he was working on. Was it the stuff with the Willis or something, I think? That Willis Jeep that he had?
Yeah. Yeah. He started building it not long after Scott started his.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call that done for me today.
All right.
I think I've just realised I've got a couple of stars on here. I thought it was just a couple of blobs of resin, but it's not. They're actually stars.
Trying to get these in here so nothing gets damaged.
It's one thing building the buggers. The next thing is trying to store them and put them away without dropping them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's wondering, why don't you have house cats? You love cats so much. I said, 1, I'm never home, and 2, I don't have room to toddler-proof my house right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's been God, 12 years since I've had cats in the house. Yeah, because no, not that long. No, it was 14 years. And it's been about 6 years since I've had cats inside. And I've done a whole lot of kits since then. Metal kits, Lego kits, dragons.
Gundam.
Yeah. And I don't have all of them in bookcases.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of those cats can run and they can slide across the floor.
Right.
My sister's dog did that today in the kitchen. She jumped in the kitchen and there's a mat my sister's got in there and her front legs hit it and as her front legs hit it, she just sort of like went down and slid, and then her bum hit the ground and then just slid across the carpet into the cooker. I was in hysterics. My sister wasn't, because she's not long had that cooker installed.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like I said, I'm done. If you two want to hang out, William's got control, but my back's getting kind of.
Oh, I'm fixing to head out because I'm gonna run out and grab that stuff. I'll let everyone know that Mom will be home in about an hour to cook dinner. If they still want me to run out and pick up food.
But I do thank everybody. We still got 8 in here. It's been a fun day as always. See how many
Indeed.
thumbs. 16 thumbs up. That's not too bad.
No.
But we should be back in 2 weeks. Same spot.
Yep.
Because next week I'm going to be on a road trip.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yep, I'm going to go. When you're talking about driving a bit ago, I was like, yeah. I'm driving approximately 800 kilometers next week, or this week, one way.
Oh, is that I think you mentioned that a while ago. Actually, that's your dad, was it?
Yep, I'm going to go up and see my dad. So, yeah, I got somebody to feed my colony for me, so. Oh, William, while I'm thinking about it, I may have a delivery that comes in. I may have you swing by the house one night and put it inside for me. If that's okay. Oh, he's on the phone, so I'll have to ask him later. So I will say goodbye for him. And again, thank you all for coming in. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you soon, folks.
Bye.
See you, folks.